Gbola Oba's AI video series on CK Meek's Northern Tribes of Nigeria, Episode 2, Definitions and Governance. Definitions: the making of tribes and nations in northern Nigeria. In the great mosaic of Africa, where culture, language, and lineage intertwine, few words carry as much weight or confusion as tribe. When we speak of a tribe, particularly in the African context, we must begin with language. A tribe, in its truest sense, consists of people bound by a common tongue, those who call their language by the same name and recognize one another as speakers of that same speech. Yet, as with all human societies, politics and power complicate even language. Two communities may share a single linguistic root, but, separated by rival rulers or shifting allegiances, may come to call themselves by different names. In other places, one term may describe many speech forms so diverse that neighboring towns just miles apart could barely understand one another before the coming of Europeans. From the merging of tribes, whether by politics, conquest, or cooperation, emerges what we might call a nation. Within each tribe lie sub-tribes, when the difference is merely dialectical, and local groups when the distinction is geographic. Often, these local groups overlap with another ancient unit, the clan. A clan is a body of people believed to descend from a common ancestor, one whose memory lies beyond the reach of living genealogy. Such descent may be mythical, yet it binds hearts, duties, and marriages. Clans are frequently exogamous, that is, one must marry outside them. Sometimes a clan is associated with an animal species, an antelope, a crocodile, or a hawk. But the reasons for this bond vary. Is it a totem, a sacred symbol? Is it revered for religious reasons? Or is it simply respected for its value as food or protector? Because the term totem has been used so loosely by outsiders, it is often wiser to use the native term itself and define it carefully within its own cultural sense. Among such native concepts is Dodo, often translated imperfectly as masker. This word covers the central figures of secret societies: the priest who embodies a god, the figure who appears in rites of passage such as circumcision, and many other ritual actors whose presence bridges the seen and the unseen. The soul, the shadow, the ghost. These terms merge and dissolve into one another. To describe such ideas requires patience and precision, for in native belief, the soul may have a double in another world. At death, the human soul departs, while its double may return to the living realm, reborn in another body. In some traditions, that double becomes a guiding spirit, a genius that blesses or misleads the living. Elsewhere, theology becomes dualistic. The genius splits into two, one good, one evil, both under the dominion of a god. Such dualism hints at influences beyond indigenous soil, evidence of contact with older external faiths. For clarity, scholars of Nigeria have long kept a glossary of native terms describing religion, society, and governance, tracing how each is used among the people. According to the definition once laid down by the Nigerian government, a native of Nigeria means any person whose parents belong to tribes indigenous to the territory, including their descendants. This definition, interestingly, extends even to those of Yoruba descent born in Sierra Leone, though such individuals were sometimes classified as native foreigners. A native foreigner was any person whose ancestry traced to African tribes outside Nigeria, such as the Fulani of the French Sudan, who later settled in the northern provinces. A non-native, by contrast, referred to anyone not fitting either of these categories. General description. By the dawn of the 20th century, the British had formalized the northern provinces of Nigeria, territories once administered by the Royal Niger Company and later by the Crown. These lands stretched from the Niger and Benue river basins in the south to the 14th parallel of latitude in the north. To the west and north lay the French territories of Dahomey and the Niger Military District. To the east, the French Cameroons, later divided under League of Nations mandates. The total area, over 254,000 square miles, was nearly 5 times the size of England. Its people numbered in millions: Hausa, Fulani, Nupe, Tiv, Kanuri, and countless others whose histories predated European maps. The seat of government lay at Gbola. A lieutenant governor presided, assisted by residents and district officers who administered the 12 provinces: Ilorin, Munshi, Muri, Kontagora, Nupe, Zaria, Nasarawa, Bauchi, Yola, Sokoto, Kano, and Bornu. Each province held townships, small European enclaves where trade and law converged. Justice was dual. British provincial courts operated under common law, while native courts, presided over by emirs, alkali, or tribal chiefs, dispensed justice according to custom, so long as that custom did not offend natural justice and humanity, as colonial law phrased it. In the Muslim Emirates, long-standing administrative machinery survived under indirect rule. The emir remained at the helm, advised by a British resident. Below him were district heads, responsible for order and tax collection. In non-Muslim or pagan regions, the British built upon existing tribal structures, though their intervention was often more direct. Native police and courts handled local matters. Major cases were escalated to British oversight. This hybrid governance, a fusion of indigenous systems and imperial authority, became the hallmark of colonial northern Nigeria. It preserved forms of local autonomy while ensuring allegiance to the crown. Thus, from the mingling of language, lineage, and law, the North emerged as a complex federation of peoples, tribes woven into nations, nations folded into a protectorate. Each name, each law, each boundary carved upon the map tells a story of adaptation, of survival, and of the enduring spirit of Africa's first civilizations meeting the machinery of empire. And so, before we explore the land's geology and climate, we must first understand the soul of its people, their tribes, their clans, and their intricate belief in the unseen forces that bind man to ancestor, ruler to ruled, and nation to destiny. Coming next, geology and climate of the northern provinces.
With a style so divine, never missed a party, always first in the line.
Echo Round City. In the heart of Lagos, long before hashtags and influencers, there were kings of the streets, big boys who ruled the 1980s and 1990s. Their swagger, their hustle, their code. Now, for the first time ever, their untold story comes alive. From the pages of an authorized biography to the big screen of your imagination, stay tuned for the book-to-movie premiere of Echo Round City, the authorized biography of one of Lagos's legendary street big boys, streaming exclusively on youtube.com at Gbola Oba from January 1st, 2026. Echo Round City, the legend lives on.